guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a Amazon Beauty Prime Day haul. So these are things that I picked up during Prime Day this month. The products that I picked up on Prime Day, I'm going to go through, show you them, put some on my face, use some of these for the first time. Some of them are tools, some of them are skincare. We're going to go through, I'm going to show you some, use some, and yeah, that's what we're doing today. So let's start with sunscreen. I actually got two sunscreens. Hi, baby. Oh, you're such a good boy. I love you so much. Okay, as always, Lincoln is here. I just want to preface this video by saying if you are annoyed by little kid sounds, this might not be the video for you because this is my almost 4-year-old and he's always here. I got two different sunscreen. One is for the face. This is the Innisfree Daily UV Defense Sunscreen. This is SPF 36, which I found interesting. It's a water-based sunscreen with sunflower seed oil, effectively protects against UV rays while delivering a refreshing dewy glow. This is a chemical sunscreen. It has avobenzone, homosalate, octisalate. I have used this a few times so far and I actually really enjoy this as my daily sunscreen before makeup. I'm going to slather this on my face. I think it sinks into the skin fairly quickly for a sunscreen. A lot of sunscreens take a little bit of work. This one does pretty good. And it is slightly dewy, but it's not like overly tacky and thick and gross. Next up is a sunscreen that I got for this little one right here. This is the La Roche-Posay. This is a 60 SPF face and body, UVA, UVB, water resistant, 80 minutes. So I got this because summer's here. And this boy loves to swim and loves to play outside, so this will come in handy. Moving right along to an interesting product that I don't know that many people would be interested in, but it's a toothbrush. And I thought it was an interesting toothbrush. This is something that I think most people might think is a little bit strange. It's a very dense, very soft toothbrush. So here's the brush head. It's very, very dense. I personally like a very, very soft toothbrush, and I normally use my electric toothbrush, but I like to have these for when I am elsewhere, when I'm at my mom's. Traveling, I like to have a good standard toothbrush that is soft because I have a tendency of like scrubbing. I have to have my teeth clean. It bothers me, and so I scrub too hard. Came in a pack of 6. Anyways, I did just use this for the first time before filming, and I really liked it. So it feels weird in the mouth. It feels really big, like really thick, and the bristles are so dense. It's an interesting. Okay, we're gonna move on from the toothbrushes, but there's that. Before we get into applying stuff to the face, I do want to show you a few of the things I got that I can't really apply, but this is the Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow AHA Resurfacing Serum. I got this in the Sephora sale. I've used up 2 bottles of this already, and I got it in the Sephora sale and just squirted the last little drop out right before the Prime Day sale came on. I just ran across this on the Prime Day, and it wasn't like, you know, half off, but it was a pretty good discount, and I am absolutely obsessed with this stuff. So I wasn't gonna buy it again until I had a sale. Perfectly convenient that it happened to be in the Prime Day sale. So very excited to have this again. Next up, while I was in the hospital a couple weeks ago, my husband ran to the little store at hospital and got shampoo and conditioner because didn't know we were gonna be there that long. Really liked the shampoo and conditioner that he got me, so he actually ordered me the full size. I'm obsessed with the Briogeo Apple shampoo conditioner. It's my absolute favorite, but I did actually enjoy the way this made my hair feel. So for a drugstore conditioner, shampoo and conditioner to do that, that's saying something. So I keep this in the shower, I keep the Briogeo in my bathtub, and I like it. Another skincare product that I got is from Bliss. This is the Mighty Marshmallow Bright and Radiant Whip Mask. I have had this before. I've actually done a skincare Saturday on this quite a while ago. So I do love this, and I wanted to have it again. It was on sale, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up. So there's that. Okay, so I didn't buy any actual makeup items, but I bought some tools to apply makeup with. I saw, oh, who recommended this? I feel like it was Samantha March, but I don't know if that's right. I don't remember who I heard talk about this, but this is the Beaky sponges. These were very inexpensive. It's a set of 6. Here is what it looks like wet. I have not used this yet, so I figured we would try this on camera for the first time. Here's the dry one and the wet one. It does get quite a bit softer. When I first felt this, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be too hard, but it is. It's not as soft as a Beauty Blender. It has a little bit more density to it, but I'm excited to try this. So we're gonna go ahead and put on foundation with this and see how it does. I'm going to use the Kokie Skin Perfect HD foundation. When I put on foundations, I normally dot it on my face and then spread it out with a sponge. That's what I'm gonna do. This feels like it's a little bit bigger than a Beauty Blender is. I normally use a Beauty Blender sponge, and so I'm kind of used to the way it feels in the hand. This feels like a little bit bigger. So far, that's applying just perfectly. So that went on nice, smoothly, easily, just like a Beauty Blender. Again, it feels a little bit bigger. It does feel a little bit stiffer. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put on some Kosas concealer. Cover this up right here and blend that out. I feel like it had a little bit less coverage with this, like maybe it is soaking up more than the Beauty Blender, but it seems to work well. I'm going to use it to blend out my cream contour. So I'm going to take the Milk Stick, cream bronzer, whatever, and blend that out. I normally do use my Beauty Blender to blend out the cream bronzer, so. I also sometimes use my sponge to set my under eye. So I'm going to take my Laura Geller powder and pat that on. I haven't been doing this as much in the summer. I'd normally do a lighter layer now, but I do want to see how it does. Seems to work well. Okay, I'm going to finish up my face, and then we're going to move on to the eyes because I have some really bright, fun eye brushes. Eyeshadow brushes to try out. Okay, so let's move on to some eyeshadow, and I wanted to test out these neon eyeshadow brushes. These are from Dream in Color. 15-piece eyeshadow brush set. It had great reviews online, so I have high hopes. It was very inexpensive. I'm always a little bit skeptical when things are that cheap, but the color is just so fun. And the reviews were great, so I thought I would give it a try. Oh my gosh, they're so neon, like you can't even see how neon these are. Oh my word, Lincoln is gonna love these. Oh my word. So I'm gonna take a few of these out and I'm going to clean them with my Cinema Secrets just to sanitize them, and then we're gonna get to applying some eyeshadow and see how well they work. All right, so I have cleaned a handful of these, and we're gonna go into the ABH Norvina Volume 1 palette. Figured I'd do a colorful look with these to really test and see how they blend, and because these are colorful. Lincoln has the rest of them behind me and he's playing with the brushes. Let's first talk about the construction of them. The handles are very lightweight. The bristles feel soft enough. They aren't the softest brushes I felt. I'll have to see how they feel on the eyes. They do feel very lightweight, but they don't feel too flimsy. So I'm gonna start with this one. This is number 1, actually. You can't see that because it's too neon. I just like to look at them. I'm gonna go against my normal. I normally go with purples, but we're gonna go yellow today with D1. Now, I don't normally do yellow, so let's see how this works. Are you making messes? So far, this is a nice, beautiful, soft, fluffy brush. I love these for starting off looks, just to get a nice diffused color going in the crease, and this is working beautifully. It doesn't feel itchy or scratchy. I'm going to decide where to go from here. I'm going to go with E4. It's a very, very bright orange. All right, so I'm gonna take the number 9 brush. This is a smaller, fluffy brush, very, very small, fluffy brush. This color is intense. Okay, so this worked beautifully and is small and fluffy enough to go under the lower lash line as well. I really like this brush. for packing on a little bit of color on this outer corner, but not getting it too everywhere. I think I'm gonna keep with this brush and do a little bit more in the crease. I'm going to try and put this bright, insanely bright pink in my crease. Fingers are crossed. Okay, so I'm in love with this brush, the number 9 brush. It's the perfect shape and size for doing some precise blending work. Like, that just took nothing at all. And I'm gonna go back into the yellow and put a little bit more of that in the crease right here. Blend that out. Kind of getting a little bit of a sunset look going. Going back in with that pink. Take the number 3 brush now. This is clean, hasn't been touched. And I'm just gonna use this to blend out those edges. Okay, now to pick a lid shade. I normally use my fingers to pack on shimmers on the lid, but I'm going to take a little shader brush. This is the number 11. And I'm gonna start with this, and I'm gonna use B3, this shimmery pink, and see how this works. Oh, wow. Oh, it's working really well. Okay, I'm re-falling in love with this palette as well. This is a very tiny shader brush, so I can get exactly where I want this. Okay, I'm gonna take E1 and I'm going to put that, since it's got that more orange tone, I'm gonna put it on the outer portion of this lid. Okay, loving that. I'm gonna go back into the small brush, the 09 brush. I want a little bit of depth in the outer corner, but just a touch. So I think I'm gonna take E5 and I'm gonna get just a tiny bit of that and tap it right on the outer corner. Right, and then blend out the edges again. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna finish up my eyes with liner and mascara, and then I'll be right back to talk about these brushes. So here's the finished look, and I have to say I'm actually really impressed with these brushes. I can't really speak to how well they hold up and how well they wash. Since they are cheaper, I imagine that they won't last as long as getting, you know, a BK Beauty brush, which is a lot more expensive. But they seem to work great, and they're beautiful to look at. So I am glad I got these, and I'm gonna continue to use these, and if I have any problems, I will let you know in future videos. But as of right now, I'm super impressed with these. I think they do come in a couple of other colors. I'll be linking all these products down below so that you can find them. Speaking of more cheaply made things, I did want to mention this since it happened while filming. This is the toothbrush head, and it came out of the toothbrush. There's like a dot of glue here, and my son has been sitting here brushing his teeth with this and chewing on it, so it doesn't hold up to a toddler's abuse. But anyways, I did want to mention that because speaking of things that don't hold up, it's only meant to last a few months anyways, but I did want to mention that that fell out. The only thing I didn't talk about was I also got a Bliss foot cream. All the Bliss products were on sale, and I really do love Bliss skincare, so it was awesome that all that was on sale. But that is going to be it for this video. I hope that you did enjoy this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you want to see future videos, hit that subscribe button down below. I'll see you guys next time. Stay gorgeous. Bye. No, sir. Bliss foot cream. I didn't talk about that. Toothbrush, eyeshadow brushes, makeup sponge, honeymoon glow, marshmallow, da da da. Ah. Way cooler than Dad. Are you way cooler than Dad? Okay. Yeah. You're a mess. You're such a beautiful mess. Hold on. Focus. Not on my face.